Could Arsenal be looking at Michael Olise as our next potential signing this summer? Yes, people, welcome back to another Arsenal transfer news video. As always, if you want to be up to date with daily Arsenal transfer news videos, you have to subscribe down below on my road to 4,000 subscribers, and make sure you hit the bell notification button up above so you never miss a future video on this channel. And let me know in the comment section your thoughts on Olise's potential move to Arsenal. Let's not waste any more time and get straight into the tweet brought today by Graham Bailey stating this: Chelsea, Man City and Arsenal eye Crystal Palace star Michael Olise, but Chelsea are confident they will win the race to the French under-21 star, who could potentially link up with his brother at Stamford Bridge. And I covered Olise a little bit in my previous video, right, where I talked about Ansu Fati and saying that out of nowhere, Olise's release clause seems to be £35 million as revealed by Fabrizio Romano. Now in that tweet he said Chelsea, Man City interested, but Graham Bailey here with 90-minute football, his correspondent for that journalist company, is in Arsenal could be another club involved as well. And I wouldn't be surprised by this. Arteta before has shown his interest and at the fact that he likes Michael Olise. He thinks he's a really good footballer, and I see it too. Young Frenchman playing in the Premier League, do really well for Crystal Palace. Yes, he hasn't been consistent at times, but he's in a system that doesn't really suit him. Michael Olise is someone that needs to be on the football, play progressive football, possession style. But at Crystal Palace, he's asked to be doing a doggy job in there where it's a lot of counter-attacking, it's a lot of defending deep, and it doesn't really suit his style. Now, if he comes to Arsenal, he could really cook in an Arteta-type system. And the thing about Michael Olise is absolutely perfect for me as what we want. He's a right winger, naturally left-footed, perfect player that won't be demanding minutes because he understands that he will be second fiddle to Saka, but still be a great option to come in off the bench or in certain matches like the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and off the bench in other Premier League matches as a super sub for when Saka gets tired or when he's injured. So for me, this move makes complete sense. And the cherry on the cake is that his release clause is only 35 million. In this day and age, 35 million for a 21-year-old young French footballer already doing bits in the Premier League is an absolute steal. So from Arsenal Football Club, we need to get on this one early. I mean, the tweet says that Chelsea are front runners to sign him. I'm not surprised Chelsea be signing everyone that has a pulse right now. But the way I look at it, we're a better club than Chelsea. We're higher in the table. We're a bigger club than Chelsea. We can offer Champions League football. We're a more attractive proposition to go to than Chelsea Football Club. So if I'm Arsenal, we've got to get moving on this one for Michael Olise. I think this is a perfect deal to get over the line. Already we've heard reports that Arsenal are in the market for an attacking forward, potentially a right winger as well. And for that, Olise is the one you narrow it down to. I mean, talks are of Rafinha. I've never been a massive fan of Rafinha. Even when he was at Leeds, I thought he was a little bit overrated. He ends up going to Barcelona. Hasn't really been tearing it up, to be completely honest with you guys. And we know he would be expensive. The other one talked about was Moussa Diaby. He's going to Aston Villa anyway. Congratulations to him. I wish him the absolute best there. Who else is on the market? Ousmane Dembele. Is this 2020 or 2019 for us to be looking at Ousmane Dembele? No, the only one left on the market is, for me, Michael Olise. I think he's the perfect move for Arsenal, guys. Genuinely. Look, when I watch him at Crystal Palace, he's got his flaws. I understand that. I think he doesn't do enough defensively. I don't think he tracks back good enough. I don't think he presses enough from the front. I think sometimes he can be lazy in possession and takes the wrong choice at times. But that can all be coached. That can be coached. Arteta's been a brilliant man-to-man coach. Look, Unai Emery was the man that brought Bukayo Saka through the ranks at Arsenal. No doubt. But Arteta is the man that turned Bukayo Saka from a potential wonder kid with great potential to an elite world-class footballer. The things Mikel Arteta has taught Bukayo Saka has been fundamentally fantastic. Little things, where he pins his defender and rolls them. Now, some of it is Saka's doing 100%, but that has to be coached. It's down to Arteta and the training and the people on the training ground to put that into him, to tell him what to do when he receives the ball, to teach him how to hold his body, how to shield defenders, when to make the pass, when to shift the ball left foot to right foot. He's become a really polished and refined footballer, Bukayo Saka. And I think he's been absolutely fantastic. And each season, he defies the odds. Because I keep thinking, how is he going to get better? How is he going to get better? But each season, he gets better and better and better. Next season, I want Saka to get 20 Premier League goals. That is my aim for the young man. I know he got 20 plus goal contributions last season, but that was goals and assists. I want 20 plus goals from Bukayo Saka. I want a Mohamed Salah type season where he's banging in goals from the wing, just like a prime striker. That's what I want to see Saka do. If he can reach that, we're talking about a world... He's already world-class, in my opinion, Saka. We're talking about an elite footballer. Top of the crop type player where every single young player dreams of being like Bukayo Saka. That's what I want to see him become. And I think he's got the potential to do it. But here's the problem with Bukayo Saka. He burns out. And it's not his fault. No other player on planet Earth really has got the demands that Saka has got in a top team like Arsenal. Even look at De Bruyne. When he's having a couple of bad games or he's off the boil a little bit, Pep Guardiola goes, you know what, Kevin? No worries. I'll take you out the limelight. I'll take you out the team. Alvarez, you go in there. Foden, you go in there. Bernardo Silva, you go in there. You have some time. De Bruyne, don't worry, sit on the bench a little bit. Get your confidence back. Get your fitness back. Then we'll throw you back in a big game. Perfect. Exactly what you need. With Bukayo Saka, whether he's having a good run of form or bad run of form, he's being forced to play. Now, the kid loves to play football, so that's not a problem whatsoever. But he's going to inevitably burn out. And that's what happens towards the end of the season. Happened last season and it happened the season before. Bukayo Saka was doing really, really well. But he got to crunch time and he just ran out of gas. Just run out of gas at the worst possible moment as we were fighting for a title. Now, if you bring in someone like Michael Olise, that means that at times when Saka is not performing as well, or when he's a little bit tired, Olise can come in, get adapted to the team, not be asked to carry a massive workload on his shoulders, but still be asked to contribute and do a good job. And for me, I think that's absolutely perfect. He ticks all the boxes. Brilliant backup, knows the league, young, got potential, technically gifted. I mean, he's been brilliant on set pieces. I remember that goal he scored against Manchester United last season at home in the final minutes for Crystal Palace. Absolutely fantastic goal. He's got that in abundance as well. Can be coached, willing to learn, can play in an attacking system. I think it's a no-brainer for Arsenal Football Club. If we can potentially pull this one off, I'd be absolutely delighted. I prefer this to Ansu Fati. I don't know how concrete the Ansu Fati rumours were. I obviously covered that video yesterday. But if I'm honest about it, I'd prefer Olise anyway. Less money as well, 35 million release clause. I think it makes perfect sense. He's a perfect type of right wing we need to bring in. And then I think if we're able to sell someone like an Nketiah or Balogun and use that money to bring in Olise, I think that's perfect business for Arsenal Football Club. Get that one over the line, and then we can look at selling other players and potentially, for me, bringing another midfielder. I don't know whether it's a number 8 or number 6 yet, but we definitely need one more midfielder. I think the game against Man United showcased that. Now, for me, I think Arsenal's best midfield is Partey, Rice, and Ødegaard, right? But I think Arteta wants Rice to be that number 6. And if that's the case, you need another box-to-box midfielder. Because Havertz, I know it's only a small sample size, but for me, he's proved my doubts that I don't think he can play that number 8 position. I don't think he can. I don't think he can play next to Ødegaard, personally. Them two and Rice, the midfield's too unbalanced. Way too unbalanced. You can run straight through that midfield. That's what Man United were doing. They were cutting through us like a hot knife through butter. So if you're Arsenal Football Club, I think get Olise over the line for 35 million. I think it's a fantastic signing. And then sell players as well and try and bring in one more box-to-box midfielder, like a Kudus, for example. I think would be a brilliant move. And if Arsenal can do that, this is looking like a really good 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10 window. That's my honest thoughts about it. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'd absolutely love to hear it. Do you think Olise can go Arsenal, or do you think he's going to go Chelsea or someone else? I'd hate to see him go Chelsea or Man City. I'd love to see him come to Arsenal Football Club. And as always, drop a like down below so this video gets out to more people on the algorithm. And if you are new around here and you enjoyed this content and can't wait to see more daily Arsenal transfer videos, this is the place to be. Make sure you subscribe down below on my road to 4,000 subscribers. I've been Michael, I appreciate you guys all for tuning in and I hope to catch you all in my next one. Take care.